Hello and welcome back to the FCS Football channel and today's Premier League preview for Game Week 24. Now, last week's biggest game of the week was undoubtedly Manchester City versus Liverpool, where Manchester City smashed Liverpool 4-1, with Phil Foden being the best player on the pitch, and he showed his absolute class. Alisson was awful. He gave two really terrible goals away, and some would argue should do better with Foden's goal. Man City run riot, and I think they've proven time after time after time this season why they're probably going to win the Premier League and why they are one of, if not the best team in the world. In the other biggest game of the week, Manchester United, my club of course, drew 3-3 with Everton thanks to a last-minute Dominic Calvert-Lewin goal. Harry Maguire, awful that game, conceded, was at fault for 2 goals. David De Gea's got a lot of criticism for it, but for me, it's Harry Maguire. And yeah, but anyway, let's get into this week's fixtures. Leicester City versus Liverpool. Now, Leicester City sit a place and 3 points above the current Premier League holders, Liverpool, who have just been awful. They look uninspiring at the moment. They, like I said, they got smashed 4-1 by Manchester City. Again at home, meaning they're now 4 games back to back without a win at home. And that is not good enough for Liverpool. Everyone knows that. But look, they're going to have to pick up at some point. Surely they can't keep doing this badly. This Leicester City team, on the other hand, look, they're in good form. They're sat third. They look inspiring in their Wolves draw last week. However, I think they'll be better this week. And I don't see there being a win. I think it will be a high-scoring draw. I'm going 2-2. Crystal Palace versus Burnley. I don't see anything really going on in this game. I think it can be a close game with a chance here or there, and there's going to be a goal to split it. I think it could go to either side, but I do think Burnley will snatch it. I think they've just got a bit of a better defence, while I think their attack are fairly similar. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 Burnley win. Manchester City versus Spurs. This being, of course, Mourinho versus Pep. What a game. What a game. Spurs come into this game off the back of a horrific 5-4 defeat to Everton in the FA Cup, while Manchester City, they come into it not looking like they're going to concede goals, not looking like they're going to lose any game anytime soon. I don't see how Spurs can get a win today. I think we know how Spurs will line up. They'll line up to defend and then try and hit Manchester City on the counter-attack. Will that work? I don't think it will. I think Man City don't look like conceding. I don't think they're the same frail defence that they've been last season and they were somewhat at the start of this season. I think Mourinho, look, he's had success against Manchester City recently for Spurs, sitting back and playing like we think he will. But I don't see it happening today. I think this will be a good and easy 3-0 victory for Manchester City. Brighton versus Aston Villa. Now, I quite like both these teams. I think they play some good stuff. I think they play attacking football. I think Aston Villa are just the better of the two sides. I think they have a lot better players. They have better quality players. They've got Ollie Watkins, Ross Barkley, Jack Grealish, all very, very good attacking players. Bertrand Traore and El Ghazi. I think they've shown at spells they're pretty good. I like Trezeguet as well. I think he's alright. Midfield, McGinn, Douglas Luiz, both fantastic midfielders. Morgan Sanson looks the real deal. Whereas I think Brighton, they lack a bit of quality. I think, yes, Basuma's a fantastic player. I'm not too sure on Neil Maupay and Trossard. I think they're decent players. I don't think they're amazing players. I think this is what holds Brighton back, and I think that's what's going to hold them back in today's game. I think Aston Villa will win this game. I'm going to go 3-1. Southampton versus Wolves. These two clubs met in the FA Cup midweek. Southampton ran away 2-0 victors in that game away to Wolves. However, this game is of course at home. However, I don't see how or why the score would change. I think Southampton are the better side. I think Wolves lack a goal threat. I think Southampton, look, they lost 9-0, which was embarrassing, but they're getting back to it now. And I think they'll win this game. And like I said, I think they're going to win it 2-0. West Brom versus Manchester United. Now, of course, I will be doing a match preview and watch along for this game. So if you do want to make sure you watch that, please do hit the like button, subscribe down below, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I upload that. But look, Manchester United, they should win this game. We beat them in the reverse fixture 1-0 thanks to a Bruno Fernandes penalty. We should win it if we want to stay in second place and we want to stay in what chance of a title race we have. We need to win this game. I think we will. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Manchester United win. Arsenal versus Leeds. Now, this game, I think there's going to be goals galore. I think both teams are very good going forward. I like Arsenal's attack at the moment. Leeds obviously build their system around trying to attack teams and kind of trying to outscore teams rather than win a game 1-0 sort of thing. So, with that in mind, I don't see both teams defending too well. I think both teams will let in a lot of goals. I think Arsenal are going to miss Bernd Leno. David Luiz is still out, who before his suspension became a first-team regular again. I'm going to go for a high-scoring 2-2 draw. Everton versus Fulham. Now, Everton are on a fantastic run, beating Spurs in the FA Cup. Last-minute draw against Manchester United. They beat Leeds. And, look, Fulham, they haven't won many games, and they haven't won enough games for me. I think they're a team that, very opposite to Leeds. They sit back, try and defend, and try and hit you on the break and win a game 1-0. They don't do that often. I think Everton, they're going to be they're the better team here. I think they've got a lot of attacking quality. Yes, they might be missing Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but that shouldn't stop them from winning this game and winning this game fairly comfortably. I'm going for a 1-0 Everton win. West Ham United versus Sheffield United. I'll keep this one fairly short. West Ham are a better team than Sheffield United. Sheffield United are performing a lot better than they were at the start of the season, but I think it's too little, too late. I think most teams will beat them. I think they're down bottom, and rightly so. They're not very good. And I feel like West Ham will sneak a win here. I think Sheffield United are good defensively, not good enough to stop this West Ham side, who just work and work and work. And I'm going for a 1-0 West Ham win. Chelsea versus Newcastle United. Chelsea are playing very well at the moment. Thomas Tuchel has got them playing some good stuff. I feel like there's still a lack of a goal threat, really. However, he is getting the best out of Timo Werner. He's yet to score under Thomas Tuchel, but he's winning a lot of penalties, and I think he's just playing very, very well. I feel like he could get a goal today. I think he's going to play another good game, and I think he will help Chelsea to a 2-0 victory. Burnley versus Fulham. Similar to what I said about the Fulham versus Everton game, Fulham just don't have much of a goal threat for me. They signed Josh Maja from Bordeaux, who he could be the player they need. However, I don't think he's going to make this Fulham team into something that they haven't shown to be this season. I think both teams will take a 0-0 draw, to be honest, but I think there will be a goal in it. I'm going for a 1-0 Burnley win. Everton versus Manchester City, the final game of the week. I think it's going to be an interesting game. I probably will be doing a watch along for that, so please do tune in for that. And to make sure you know when I go live, please do subscribe and turn the notification bell on if you haven't already. But I think, yeah, like I said, I think it's going to be an interesting one. I think both teams go into it in good form. Obviously, both teams play already this week. I think that both teams will win their games and that they have before this game. And I feel like Manchester City will win it. I don't like to say it because Everton are a good side and they could potentially take something from Manchester City. But Everton aren't going to beat Manchester City, are they? Man City there's not going to be many teams that will beat Manchester City this season at this point. And unfortunately, I don't see Everton doing it. However, I would love them to, but I don't see them doing it. I'm going for a 2-1 Manchester City win. And this week's player to watch will be Timo Werner. I think he's playing very well recently under Thomas Tuchel. I think this week he's finally going to put the ball into the back of the net against Newcastle. Newcastle I don't rate too highly. I think defensively they're all over the shop. And I think Timo Werner can find a goal, get his confidence up. Like I say, he's playing well, just not finding the back of the net at the moment. And I think today he will find the back of the net. And I think he will help and win Chelsea their game. So I'm going for Timo Werner to be my player to watch. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this Premier League preview, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. Also, comment down below your predictions on who your player to watch will be. Anyway, this has been it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.